I have a reading from here. I'm just going to read the interpretation. So this says, we've got for the who, judgment. Your choices got you to your present life. This realization is waking you up, causing this want to be more intentional. And the dealing with the what, the victory. You found motivation and used it. You had a clear, simple action plan you focused on. Dependence. You found this was a focused mission for you, not anyone else. This was territory only you were brave enough to try. So you had to go at it alone when it came to supportiveness. For solitude, you don't sit in isolation to be mindless. No. You are mindful to yourself. You are like the inner working. When a plant grows, we don't see the busy insides, but that is what we are like when we're isolating. We're the busy insides. So the why is this happening? It says recovery. This is the past stage. This is the post stages. You're out of that life event you wanted out of. Or maybe not, but nonetheless, you are out now in some sense of the word. Now you're able to think in a better headspace. You can unpack versus packing. This helps you see and feel why you should be happy you are out of that life event. Restlessness. This is where you tend to tell yourself, let's get busy because that'll fix your new weird feeling we don't know what to do with. Misinformation. Be sure not to act impulsively or emotionally just because you have newly found free time. You don't know what's best for you to add into your life yet because you don't have the correct compass leading you just yet. It says, sure, you can see and point in a direction, but is it actually calculated? Or are you just guessing? Reconciliation. When you are finding how to calibrate your your compass, the direction of your life should go. Be compassionate to yourself and others. We are only trying to help, even if it doesn't feel nice. And then wisdom. And yes, it's okay to ignore advice, your own, others, etc. But be humble. When you break through and direction starts to take shape, we never know who was right. And that's why we practice mindfulness and humbleness. We all take turns in the right and wrong driving seat. So when you're curious, once you find your direction, to avoid changing to a whole new direction, no, get creative. Not stop and give up. And for the how and the acting, the insecurity, when we focus on finding what our direction is, then we start seeing it elsewhere. This can discourage anyone, but not you, okay? Keep going. The world is allowed to have many people do the same thing. It's allowed. Don't aim for unique, rare, never been seen before if that's not being achieved, Aim for whatever you are, because that's enough. So we're going to go into the where emotionally this is affecting. So moving on. Once you create something or gain momentum in a direction, intentionally, you change. You move on from that, what can I do, panic, to I got this no matter what mindset. This is a miracle when you obtain this kind of mindset. It truly is. So when we get into manipulation, a new level to see and try out and learn will be, how do others fit into this new life direction that you're moving in? Because changing course is not the aim here. As we know from the previous cards, there was plenty of advice given, and we weren't quite too sure what was right and what was wrong. And now that we are on our path, we still are in those same choices of uncertainties, but we now know how to navigate it with little wake. So the when this leads to, it says hoarding. Most times in success, we get numb to the buy and consume aspects. Next thing you know, you have mountains of new wants and still wants. It's too much, and now it's needing attention. It's causing a negative impact either in finances, living spaces, or mental spaces. So for steadiness, create a plan, a direction. Do what we know works. Focus direction. Create why you buy things, and put ranges or limits and discipline. Discipline added to improve the finances and mental. And then for poverty, depending on the case and your support people, cutting back and doing less will bring in more for you. You will be okay with less. The mastery. Now that you see how much you can save, you feel motivated to see how much you can earn. And off in the good direction you go again. So for the unproductive, you are able to see where to put more focus and energy, and you will follow through because this time you set up a reward system. You are not doing this out of need, but want. So your heart and thrill are fueling you, making this feel easy, finally, and fun at times, which was your aim when you seen your direction to begin with. If this reading feels similar, message me. We'll dig deeper for answers.